Welcome to Coin Story. I'm Pete. Coin Story focuses on the history of a single coin. Coins move through the ages from hand to hand and from decade to century. These coins represent the work and culture of the people that own them. Every coin has a story to tell if you're patient enough to listen. Take a little time out of your day and join me for a walk back in time. Every coin has a life, and each coin tells a story. Hey there, coin connoisseurs. Welcome back to Coin Story, the only podcast where money talks with the mouth of God. I'm your host, Pete, your numismatic guide. In today's episode, we travel back through the ages to the mean streets of Constantinople, or modern day Istanbul, the capital of the Byzantine Empire and what remained of the Roman Empire, and the birthplace of a coin that's got more drama, mystery, and religious iconography than a Dan Brown novel. During this period, Basil II reigned from 976 to 1025 AD. He was known as one of the most powerful and effective emperors of the Byzantine Empire, known for his military campaigns, especially against the Bulgarians, earning him the nickname Basil the Bulgar Slayer. That sounds too much like Booger Slayer. He ruled alone after 1020 until his death in 1025. Then his little brother, Constantine VIII, took over and reigned from 1025 to 1028. He had been co-emperoring for many decades, but only ruled as a sole emperor after Basil's death. He was largely uninvolved in the government during his co-reign and was not considered a strong ruler during his brief sole reign. In the West, England was under the rule of King Canute the Great, a powerful and ambitious Viking king who ruled over the North Sea that included England, Denmark, Norway, and parts of Sweden. Let's take a look at the Byzantine Follis Anonymous Class A. Yes, that's its real name. It sounds like a secret robot from Star Wars, but it's actually a chunky bronze coin minted sometime between 1020 and 1028 AD under the rule of Emperor Basil II, or maybe his brother Constantine VIII. We don't know. The coin is anonymous, which means it doesn't feature a specific emperor's name or face. Mysterious, right? On the obverse is Jesus Christ, front and center, holding the Gospels and giving a very Byzantine blessing. And when I say front and center, I mean it. Jesus is basically staring into your soul with a don't even think about skipping church look. This wasn't just a religious devotion, it was political branding. Putting Jesus on your coin in the 11th century was like putting your ruler's face on a billboard with a side of eternal damnation. Now flip it over to the reverse, and what do we get? Not an emperor, not a denomination, but a cross with an inscription in Greek that roughly translates to Jesus Christ, King of Kings. Because in Byzantium, divine authority wasn't suggested, it was stamped on your money. Let's pause here. You may be wondering, why is it anonymous? Did emperors not like their names in bold on their coinage? Well, during this period, emperors started removing their names from coins and instead emphasized Christ as the true ruler, basically saying, look at me, aren't I pious? Or a smart way to avoid getting assassinated. Hey, don't kill me. I didn't mint this coin. Jesus did. These anonymous falluses came in different classes. A, B, C, D, like the ancient SATs. The Class A, our guest of honor today, is distinguished by stylistic details, like the shape of Jesus' halo, the lettering, and the very medieval attempt at proportion. Let's just say Byzantine art was more symbolic than anatomic. Jesus here looks like he was drawn by someone who had never seen a neck. Now let's talk weight. These coins were thick, like 8 to 12 grams of solid bronze. You didn't just carry them, you felt them. One historian described them as wallet destroyers. I think that historian might have been me. These coins were mass produced. We're talking tens of millions of them. They were like the penny of Byzantium, except people actually use them. Okay, so what happened to it? Well, by the late 11th century, inflation, military overspending, and the unusual imperial chaos led by a bit of currency meltdown, the Byzantine economy kind of falls apart. Ba-dum-bum. But these coins, they're still around today. Metal detectorists, museum curators, and eBay lurkers find them all the time. And despite being over 1,000 years old, they remain a tangible link to the world where God and government were one and the same. So that's the story of the anonymous Class A3 Follis, a coin that says more about the Byzantine theology, politics, and aesthetics than an entire season of Game of Thrones. Thanks for tuning into Coin Story. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell your friends, especially the ones who hoard coins or still think Byzantine is a cool font. Stay curious, keep collecting, and remember every coin has a life and story to tell if you're patient enough to listen.